Hey, in this video, we're going to be talking about pullbacks. If you have traded in any sort of market before, you probably heard people say, oh, I entered on a pullback after a breakout. So we're going to look at the breakout as well, but the focus is going to be on the pullback. And if you dominate this topic, if you really can identify the pullback, this can put a lot of money in your pocket. So stay with me until the end, because what we have to cover here is going to be awesome. Hey, welcome back. Alex Paim here, and if this is your first time watching my videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, also make sure to turn on the notification bell so every time I upload a video to my channel, you're notified and you have first access to all the new content that I'm producing, as well as this is part of a series of videos that I put together for price action. So if you're somebody that wants to trade and become a profitable trader, price action is the way to go, and I cover in each detail, very details, each aspect of the price action, and you might want to watch the other videos. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into today's videos and today's video content, so we can show you exactly what's a pullback and how to effectively use it in your day-to-day. Okay, so first off, what in the world is a pullback? Well, first off, the market moves in waves, right? It forms highs and lows, and then therefore we have a support and we have a resistance. Okay, and one thing that I wanted to highlight here is that the price always wants to break or go past, okay, the highest point before, and always wants to go past the lowest point before. Okay, it's always pushing. Okay, I want to sell at the most expensive price and buy at the least expensive price. So the idea is the market is always pushing up and down. Therefore, you have the fight between the bulls and the bears. Okay, and that's how people make money. If the price just went sideways, nobody made money because it's the same price and there is no money to be made. Okay, so understanding what a breakout is for instance, this is the highest point that the market or the price reached, okay, and then it reversed, came back, corrected, and then after it passed this point, which is the highest, it broke out. Okay, so it breaks out of this zone right here. So that's what it's a breakout, when it breaks out structure or the highest point of the highest price or the lowest price. Okay, now what a pullback is, it's nothing more than when the market, after it break out, so let's say this is the resistance and it shot up, when the market comes back to that highest point, which is this right here, to retest this zone. So one thing to be very clear is that this is a magnet line. Okay, the price, every resistance after it breaks out, after broken, it becomes a support, which means price comes back and now it supports. Okay, the same thing with the support. Let's say the price is moving down and it hits the support and it breaks the support. Now, because the price is below the support, now this is a resistance. And when the price comes back to here, this is the pullback. It's pulling back to that magnet zone. Now, this is the resistance, and the pullback, we would enter right at the retest, believing the market would continue to go down. Okay, so that is what a pullback is, a breakout, and how to identify it. Let's go ahead and jump on the chart so you can have practical examples of what that is. Okay, so you have mini pullbacks, you have longer pullbacks. I want to start with a longer pullback, and then we'll just dig on the chart to see. Well, let's start with a small or a mini pullback and then the longer pullback. Okay, so let's say I have my resistance in this area. Okay, that's where the price got went all the way up to here, came back, retested, and came back. Okay, so that's the resistance, and my support 2 touches, boom, I have my support. And you can see here that what did the price do? Boom, it broke out, meaning it went past the highest points before. And then as you can see, just a small correction right here, a little wick. The price came back here, and as it touched that line, it wicked up, meaning it gave us a little bit of pull. Okay, now why did I wanted to show you the mini pullback is because if you're trading binary options, you don't need big movements. All you need is a fraction or is a pipette, or because it's based on time. Okay, now let me give you another example. So let's say now that I have 1, 2, 3 touches, I can move or adjust my support. I can say that the market is having a difficult time getting past this point, and as you can see in this area, so you have 1 touch, 2 touches, that's my support. Another touch went all the way up, and when it came back, look what happened. It touched that line and it shot up, and it finally broke out. Okay, broke out of this zone right here. Okay, and here's where I wanted to show you as an example of a bigger pullback, because again, this is a zone that we're trading in, and then when the market came back to here, look what happened right in the zone. First off, this was the pullback, and if we would have entered the trade here, we had this whole run. Again, binary options, all you need is 1 pip to be profitable. So you have an example of a mini pullback, which is a rejection of a candle, also a big run of a candle, several candles. Okay, let's see if we can find another example right here off of wicks. Okay, so you have this. We saw that the market broke out and it came back right here, tried to retest and came back and shut down. Okay, but now I have this top and this wick. Okay, 1, 2. The market did not want to go past this. What happened right here? This candle broke out of the zone, and a true breakout is more than 50% of the candle. The candle needs to fully close beyond our either line or zone in order for us to identify it as a true breakout. There's false breakouts. We'll have other videos to cover that, but this is the true breakout because we have more than half of the body of the candle that closed above our latest high, which is these two right here. As it closed, you see that the market got close to that zone, which had been tested before in the past, and came back to retest what? This support. You see? So you have this, and then broke out, came back, and we would have entered the trade right here, shooting up. Now the market wants to consolidate in this area. Okay, so when you're trading like this, you're trading with certain confluences. Okay, and I cover that on a different video talking about confluences, and I'll just touch that real quick here since I mentioned. So I have an upward trend, okay, a rejection of a resistance, but a broke out, there's a break, a new high, and then a retest of the zone. So the market coming back here. So if I buy, believing the market's going to continue to go up because I'm going with the trend, I already identified that it broke out, and what happens after it broke out the latest highs, it tends to continue to go up after a quick correction of a pullback. Okay, so you see we have several confluences. We have going with the trend, it broke out, there's the pullback, and then we can even talk about the candle pattern. Okay, so hopefully this was very clear to you. If you like the content of this video, make sure to leave a comment in the comments if you have any questions about this whole topic of pullback, breakout, and how to trace it, mini pullback, the longer pullback. Please leave a comment in the comments section, and I'll make sure to answer any questions that you have. So thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next video.